Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Arthur Polela, anesthetist from Levi Mwanawasa Hospital, and also ambassador for the African Society of Regional Anesthesia. So today we're going to look at 4 blocks, and we'll start with the supraclavicular block. Preliminary, you have to make sure that it's a sterile environment, that your equipment is sorted out, and that your drugs are drawn to a specific specifications for the patients, bear in mind the maximum limits. For this block, you need a 50 millimeter needle and a linear probe with a depth of about 3 to 4 centimeters is adequate. Okay, so positioning is quite important. You need the patient to face to the contralateral side, and the shoulder should be as low as possible. And make sure that you explain to your patient what you're going to do. Okay, so you try and locate the middle third of the clavicle and put your probe. Make sure that the pointer is the same as the indicator on your screen, and make sure that your screen is right opposite you so that you avoid straining your neck. So you put the probe right into just above the clavicle and look for the subclavian artery. And lateral to the artery is a classic appearance of the grape structure. Below the artery is the pleura and the first rib. You want to get it to a position where the first rib is above the artery so that you avoid puncturing the vessels. So if your needle inadvertently goes too deep as unplanned, it at least hits the bone and not into the pleura. You want to curve your probe slightly towards the posterior aspects so that the course of your needle is from posterior to anterior, and that way you're avoiding the clavicle. Because sometimes if you put your probe in this way, you have difficulties manipulating your needle with the acromial process of the clavicle. So you want to rotate your needle slightly posteriorly so that you've got space to introduce your needle. And your needle can come through once you've identified it, something like that, and you aim for the corner pocket. So your needle will come in the midline. Somewhere there will be the entry point, and your needle on the screen will appear as a white line, and you aim for the corner pocket. I like to deposit at least 60% of my local anesthetic in the corner pocket, and I'll leave some as I withdraw the needle in the other corner, which is more lateral. I found that that works for me for most of my patients. Thank you very much.